So Cristina works in a casino. And it's not something that she likes doing. In fact, she's hoping, to kind of get out of that because that environment is not, what she feels like is the right environment for her to be in and working and stuff like that. And I understand that. We've even prayed for her about that. But here's the interesting thing. Sometimes we're in a place where we feel like, we're not surrounded by God's Spirit and godly people, and that's not where I want to be. But guess what? Sometimes those are the very places that God is beginning to use you and work, and I believe that God is using her right where she's at right now. So you were sharing a couple of things with me, and one of the things that you shared is that when you're actually working at those tables and people aren't doing well, they get upset, and they don't treat you well. Tell me a little bit about that.
Okay, when I heard that 60-60, I said I'm going to try to read a book. Maybe it will help, for the patient. So I said, maybe I will cross the hallway. Let's see if one person at least will stop to say, hey, what you reading? What's all about that book? So just what happened one night that when I was reading the 60-60, one of my manager in the different departments say, hey, can I have this one book? Because I really like that book, and I notice every day you're reading that book on your 20 minutes break. And I said, sure, look, I'm not going to let you borrow it. I'm gonna get one from my pastor so you can try what I experienced. And from that day, I gave it to him, and it said, it's a really nice book, and it does help on him because he have a lot of stress as a manager. And that's it.
You told me that when he first wanted the book, he didn't realize it was about God, and you kind of showed him the words on the front of the book to let him know.
Yes,
yeah.
He's like, are you sure? I'm kind of like bragging about it. It's like, are you sure it's not about God? He said, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I see some changes on you. Maybe it will change me if I have this book. And the next day he said he really loved me and he liked the book. That's all he said to me.
Isn't that exciting?
And on my job, on the 60-60, when you're really tired on work and sometimes the customer was really rude because I work on the dealer table. When my phone beep, it helped me to calm down, and even you just pray like patient every day, every hour, it helps you to motivate yourself. And you will hear God and you'll be like, it's okay, I got your back. And it does help, really help.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Cristina. Guys, if you don't think God is working, part of the most exciting part of her story is when we sat in small group, 4 months ago, talking about this job, and it's where she didn't want to work, and she wanted to find other places, but it's the only place that she can, look how God is using that. Right where she's at, He is using her because she is submitting to God's will. She's going to Him and connecting with Him and finding that He is working in her life. And I love the part about people fussing at her and being rude because they're not happy about what they're doing. And as she's going and praying throughout the day, she's finding new peace and new patience that she didn't have before.